Yes guys, it's back, it's 2021 and I think it's time to check what's in my camera bag this year. Let's get straight into the video, you're going to enjoy this one. So yes, this is the Lowy Pro Tactic BP 350 AW Mark II, and this bag is an absolute lifesaver to me. It makes me be very organised when going out on my shoots. It's got this hard shell at the top, it's got all different compartments to this bag, and it's also got some waterproof like overlay to go over the top of the bag, and it also has loads of little things for you to place onto here, but I don't do that when I'm just going on little shoots. I do that if I'm going on bigger shoots and I need a tripod, things that just need to be connected onto the front, can't fit in the bag. But anyway, that's enough talking about the bag, because you want to know what's inside the bag. Before you get inside the bag, I just want to open up the drink so I can have a drink, because it helps me to talk properly. Anyway, so if I quickly just show you what's in this pocket here, that one, this one, we have this little casing. So in here, you just open it up very easily like this, and in here we have my Jono Productions business card. They are sick looking business cards that I got off a website called Zazzle. You get to design these business cards yourself. They're pretty cool looking business cards, pretty neat. And I keep them in this little case that I got off Amazon, so I can take these with me on a shoot. So if I meet other people while I'm on a shoot, they can find out who I am and where to find me if they want me themselves. We move to this side. Literally, we just have a little DJI plug just in case I need it for anything to charge, anything. I can charge my phone, any like things like that. But we also have a little clip here, and I just have a little memory card just in case I forget mine, and that's always in there just in case. So if we go ahead and unzip the bag, you will see how organised everything is. So we've got all these different compartments, and then we've got all these in here. So let's get started and start showing you a few things that I have in here. Right, so if we go through this pocket first, these are like the least important things. So the first things I'd like to show you are these. These are microfiber cloths, always needed in a camera bag. If you accidentally dirty up your lens, you need these. These will clean your lens. If not, you can notice it in post-production and it looks completely horrible. So I always take these with me so I can clean the lens before every shoot. I do it just to make sure that nothing is dirty in a shoot. Next up, I have one of these. This is a SanDisk adapter, and that is for my drone. Micro SD goes into there, and then I can place that straight into my PC, because it takes a SD card. It's got a little SD card adapter built into the PC. Always good to have that, just in case I want to go through any footage while I am on a shoot. The next thing I've got to show you is this. This is just a shoe mount, but you can place anything on this shoe mount. So you can place another camera on top of a camera, but what I like to do with this is either my LED light or my GoPro Hero 9. Another tool I keep with me is this. It's an Allen key, and I got this Allen key from Peak Design, and I use this for tightening tripods and things like that. Always handy to have one of these. I'm not going to go in too much detail because it's one of the boring things in my bag, but it's always needed, and that is a lifesaver. The last thing I want to show you in this part of the bag is just this little 32 removable memory stick. I'll just keep this, whoa, and I use this so I can transfer any footage just in case I lose it. We move into the top part of the camera bag. Okay. So this is something you may have seen on the channel before. This is a Viltrox LED light. This is a very good light, and it's money saving. It's very cheap on Amazon, goes for around £30. You can change the temperature, but you can get versions where they are RGB lighting as well. I do like this one, it just helps with low light situations when recording, just a general help pad. So this isn't a memory stick, this is actually a card reader. Always good to have these, as my PC does not have a card reading part, so my desktop PC, so I always like to use this because I can put in a micro SD card and a normal SD card. This little casing by DJI, and inside there are some ND filters. This helps with incredible sunny light. You put one of these on and it helps, not like sunglasses basically, but for your drone lens. Right, here is the main part of the bag. So this first thing that you can see straight away is a GoPro accessory, and it is the NU Bear straight off the dot. One of the newest GoPro accessories that come out last year. It was funded by Indiegogo, made by NU Bear, and this is the NU grip, or the new grip, and it is an awesome grip. Take it everywhere, that I use for my GoPro Hero 9. You can make it into a tripod, underwater tripod, it's a float, it's a grip, and it's also a selfie stick. It's very wet at the minute because when I took my little boy swimming we used it there, so it's kind of just a bit wet, but it's one of my favourite accessories for a GoPro, and I think it's actually the best accessory that you can get for a GoPro because it's 4-in-1, so it's definitely a space saver basically. Pull this out. This is the ultimate lens hood. Okay, I don't want to speak too much about this because I want to show you in a different video, because this is a really cool accessory for your camera. So I'm going to keep hush about this one, but this is the ultimate lens hood. But be sure to check out that video when that arrives. It will be soon. Here we have some cleaning accessories. Always take cleaning accessories, like I say. You need a clean lens. If you don't, it makes the footage look awful when you're in post-production. Always check for dust on your sensor, which you can use a rocket blower for, which I haven't got in this bag right now, and I don't know why, because it normally is. But always take these. These are lens wipes. Take them everywhere. And we've got a little brush for dust, which helps you when you're using the rocket blower. So you brush it, and then you can brush it off. And you've got some solution, just in case there's a bit of grime on it, you want to get the dirt off, you can use that, but just be careful with that. And you also get this cool looking pen. It's got this one side, I actually don't know what you use that for yet, and then you get a brush that side, so that's pretty cool. And then again I just got another microfiber cloth there, but this is my main one that I keep in a little pod because it keeps all the dust out. Next, you've all seen this before, I think I had this in my video last year, and it is the Anker power bank. And this is one hell of a power bank. It can charge my phone twice over, my iPhone 11 Pro Max, 20,000 milliamps. There we go. And I take this on every shoot because you can never ever not need a power bank. You will run out of charge with anything. Phone, camera batteries, GoPro batteries, you just never know what's going to run out, so always handy. And that's the Anker power bank. Same again, saw this last year, it's the Manfrotto mini tripod. You can never go wrong with having this mini tripod, especially for vlogging, which I will start doing properly, because the behind the scenes videos, I don't speak a lot. The Manfrotto mini tripod. Awesome little tripod. I would like to actually get a GorillaPod, just haven't got round to actually buying one yet, but that's handy for now. Big thing of video is the sound, so I take this everywhere I go, and it is the Video Mic Go, so it's not the Pro. I don't really think I need that, as long as my audio sounds decent. It's got the 3.5mm jack, and it's also got the dead cat on it as well, which is easy to place on, by the way. But Rode, I love Rode microphones, some of the best sound quality for video. Absolutely awesome. I keep this in there. It is the DJI Ronin RS2 phone holder, but due to it having a bit where you can screw on your tripod or whatever, I could maybe vlog off my phone, use my phone for video, so I take that so I can place my phone into there, and it's pretty easy to use. It can turn like that, and it can also be upright like that. And then we have some batteries. I have more batteries somewhere, but their batteries go in there as well. They all fit, but they're the batteries for my camera, my main camera. Then we have this thing. I think I'm going to take this out of the little casing for it. We're here. Yes, here is my Peak Design strap. Awesome. Love this strap. Easy to use. Comes in handy knowing I do video and photography. I mean, it couldn't be better. Well, I don't really want a strap hanging down when it's on the gimbal, and I really need a strap when I'm taking photos and walking about with the camera, so it's always good to have this, and it also helps with stabilisation when you're making video. Maybe cinematic, B-roll, this is the best thing to have. But yeah, I like the charcoal grey with the blue, but I love these, right? Best things I could have bought, and these are my AirPods, and it's got the Mike Wazowski casing from Primark, and I love AirPods. So useful. They literally do not take up any room in this bag, and that's why I love having these. I take these on a shoot. I've got these in most of the time anyway. I like to listen to music while I shoot. I don't really know why, it just helps me get in a mood of videos and things like that. Next, this thing. This comes in handy all the time, but not always for what you think. But this is the GoPro Hero 9. Take this to every shoot. Every shoot that I've been on, I've had the GoPro Hero 9, or even the 8. I have got the 8 as well. I normally have that in my camera bag. I'm not using it right now, but it's a lifesaver. This helps me shoot behind the scenes footage, as you've probably seen. I've only just got the chance to change the settings, so there's probably the last video that you saw with the behind the scenes, the settings weren't the best. I got this the same week as I went out. I didn't change no settings on it or nothing. I kind of just shot straight out of the GoPro. Some advice for you: don't do that, because you never get the best footage you possibly can. But GoPros are one of my favourite cameras out there because you can just do so much with it, like time lapses, time warps, you can do night lapse, you can do slow motion 8 times, and this has also got Hyper Boost 3.0 in it as well, and this shoots up to 5K now. I mean, 5K with 24 frames per second, that is nuts, and that is especially good for vlogging as well, and getting some really cool footage. I've always debated on the battery life with GoPro, but it seems okay. I do need to get a few more batteries for this, but I really want to test some of the photos on this because I do more video with the GoPro than photos. But there's the GoPro Hero 9, and that's also in my camera bag. Right, so going on to these are my drone batteries. I got the Pro kit again, the drone batteries. Always have more batteries for a drone, because it is all fun and games until the battery dies. So I've never actually had the battery die on me, but I know I've seen actually people do it online, and it doesn't have a great outcome when the battery dies, so always take spare batteries. Next we have the DJI remote for the drone. You can't fly a drone without a controller, so the only thing I don't like about this is the size, but only positive of that is you can actually mount your phone onto it with a case on. No need to take the case off, just mount your phone on and fly just like that, and that makes life 10 times easier. So that's the remote. Boom. Underneath are the little grips, thumb grips, so you can fly it. But yeah, that's pretty it. It's quite space consuming, with that, because then it's flat and it's easier to pack it with, but it is just big, just so big. So then that takes us to the main part of that, the man of the hour for aerial photography. It is my DJI drone. This is the DJI Mavic Air 2, and I love this drone. And the best thing about DJI drones is that they're the easiest drones to fly. You've never flew a drone before and you want to start, but you're worrying about crashing it. DJI is your way to go, because I never flew a drone before in my life until I bought one of these, and I found it really easy to fly, except once where I crashed it. So here is that. So yeah, always be wary when flying a drone of trees, because I didn't. I decided to go full throttle on sport mode and crash straight into trees when doing a shoot for Leslie. So we got on to the last two pieces of equipment that I take with me, and it goes on to the camera and lenses. So here is a Sony 28 to 70mm lens E-mount, so I can use this when I put this onto a gimbal. And when I'm vlogging, I like to use this as well. I also like to use this when I'm doing green screen stuff and YouTube videos, because that's all I really need this lens for. So I take that everywhere with me. And now I have another reason why I have this lens, is because I actually do have a spare camera. I have the Sony A6000, because it does me for 1080p video, high quality for 1080p. And that is all I need for YouTube, because I don't need to go mad with it. That's why that's a spare one, which literally I picked up a couple of weeks ago, and I use this lens on it mostly, except now because I'm showing this to you for this video. So it actually has the kit lens that you get with the A6000, has the kit lens on there just for this YouTube video, but it's a decent camera, so I can't complain. I also do have the Canon 750D with the kit lens and a Sigma 70 to 300mm mechanical lens, which you saw in the camera bag episode last year. And as I recall, I didn't even have a camera bag, it was just a Superdry bag, and so I had no components like I do now. I wasn't organised at all. I even put the gimbal in there, it fit in there nicely. But yeah, I was using the Canon 750D, but I had to upgrade. And last year, around my birthday, my 18th birthday, I finally did upgrade to this. This is the Sony A7 III with the Tamron 28 to 200mm lens from Tamron, and this camera is a lifesaver. It's brought me in money as well. It's brought me in money from shoots. I've used this for every single professional shoot I've done. So with my clients, this is the camera I like to use for that. And that is just because of the 4K video, and I shoot in RAW. So when I put it into the editing software that I use, I have all the creative fun with that because I shoot in RAW. And that is one of the best things about this camera. So my other one is that this shoots in RAW. So always shoot in RAW, because you can have more creativity in your post-production. I love this lens on it as well, because I needed a bit more of a zoom lens than this little kit lens that I have here. You can see the difference. So this is an f2.8 lens to a 5.6. So obviously when you extend the lens, your aperture goes down, gets darker. You have to light it up just a little bit. It just gets darker because of the tunnel in there. But yeah, that is my main camera. That is a thing of beauty. Take it everywhere with me, obviously. I even take it to college, family events, take it everywhere. Even if I go, I don't know, into city, because I like to take photos. You never know when you'll need your camera. So yeah guys, that is it for this episode of the What's in My Camera Bag 2021 edition. And that's everything. So I'm actually now looking forward to seeing what changes, what upgrades I'm going to be making for next year's video. But this is one of the best videos that I enjoy making, showing you guys, one, maybe how I make videos, and 2, the equipment I use to make them videos. All the links for all the equipment will be in the description below, so please go down, check that out. Check the other channels that are in the description as well. So yeah, please smash that like button if you like this video, and smash that subscribe button. That gives me all the help that I need for the future of this channel. And I'll see you in the next one, guys.